Hello and welcome to the table. I'm your host, Teen Wolf, and today we're just going to be talking about the channel. Now, you can consider this to be the channel intro, but I'm not really going to call it that. But anyways, the whole point of the channel, show my newest standard decks. And in these standard decks, I'm going to showcase all the newest cards from the newest set. So, when I release my Kamigawa Neon Dynasty deck review videos in the coming weeks, I am just going to be showing cards from Kamigawa Neon Dynasty and nothing before that, because I want to show all of you watching my take of the newest decks from only cards from the newest set. Now, I will give recommendations for cards that you can put in the deck that have been printed in past standard legal sets, but I'm not going to include those cards in the main deck review. Now, the other part of this channel that I really want to showcase a lot is how to play the game for cheap. So, what I am going to do is every time I review a deck, the deck is going to cost $15 or less. That is the goal. Now, there will be cards that make it go above 15 bucks, but I will give recommendations for cards to put in the deck in those expensive cards' place. So any card above the price of $3, I am going to give you a different card that you can put in the deck in that card's place. Now, what am I going to do in each of these deck review videos? So let me cover that really quick. What is the system? Well, the system is, first, I'm going to do a quick introduction, just like, what's the deck? What's its game plan? What colors are it? Next, I'm going to move on to the deck list. So I'm going to review every single card in the deck. I'm going to say why they're in the deck, what cards they combo with, stuff like that. Next, I'm going to explain how many are there of certain cards in the deck to just give you an idea. Okay, so this is how many creatures there are in the deck, but this is how many non-creature spells in the deck, so this is going to be a more creature-heavy deck or a more non-creature-heavy deck. And I'm going to say, okay, so this is the average cost of each card in the deck, so it's going to either be this fast or this slow, stuff like that. I'm just going to say what exactly are the key details of the deck as far as like card types go and card prices. Well, card costs, I should say. Next, I'm going to talk about the price of the deck. How much does the deck cost? What cards can you put in the deck to replace the more expensive cards? Next, I'm going to explain what cards you can modify the deck with from past sets. So when I talk about my Kamigawa Neon Dynasty decks, I'm going to say, okay, so this deck likes to do a lot of this. So you can take this card from this set and put it into the deck to do a little bit more of this. Just as a quick example. Then lastly, I'm just going to just like the summary. The deck summary. What's it like in a game? How good is it? I'm going to rate it out of 10. Like, okay, so the deck's an 8 out of 10 because of this, this, and this. Now, a way to improve it is to add more of this or take out more of this. And I'm going to say what the best card in the deck is, and I'm going to rate it out of 10. So, in this enchantment deck, the best card in it is this because it does this, this, and this, and I rate it this out of 10. So, that is what I'm going to be doing in each of the videos. This is what you can consider to be the channel intro, and I'm hoping that all of you watching are going to have a good time just listening to me blabber on and on and on about these new standard decks of mine. And I hope to see you there.